Okay, this is loading in swallowable doses. That's what we're going to do today. I hope you're laughing. I just tripped on my dog. She was right in my way. That was a quick catch. Okay, get your balance pad in order. That's number one. Do you want to load in a very functional way to keeping your independence? That's what my theme is for today's workout. And what we're going to do is we're going to warm up, not by doing lots of walking and stuff. We're going to do it by getting to our chair, going into a kneeling position, getting into the floor, and then getting back up 3 times. Okay, so this is not endless times. This is a very hot and humid day up here in Michigan. I can only imagine what it is in Mississippi. I don't think Alabama's on with us today yet. So, seeing that this is a very hot and humid day, number one, I'm going to put my balance pad in the floor. I'm going to put my overhead fan on. Put a fan on you wherever you're working. Then proceed to just step right here into the balance pad and just step over. That's all. And you see, by stepping over, I'm going to turn it sideways so you'll see what I'm doing here. Okay, so I went like this. And when I get ready to step over, if I came into your room right now, the first thing I would look at is your drag leg, or the leg that's in the back. Because so many times when we don't realize we're doing it, but we prep if we're going to do a big step. And you know how we prep? We take little steps and we inadvertently turn our foot because we're trying to seek balance. So I'm telling you, if you're doing that, instead of doing that, what you want to do is get your bar, your little mop handle. And I'm telling you to do this because usually you're going to be out in a room somewhere. Now, if you were where a wall is, or you were where a counter is, or a bed, of course, put your hand on that. But I don't want you to turn your foot, is the point. Because I'm trying to get your whole lower body ready to ambulate over objects. See this? That step right there, if you are keeping your toes straight, your joints softened, breathe through your nose, just shut that mouth, breathe through the nose, up and over, and don't turn that toe out when you're stepping down. You can train yourself to keep your toes forward. And you see what I'm doing right here? See that foot? So this is my drag. This turns into my drag leg. The leg that's behind is your drag leg. But you're doing a tiny dip. See this? A tiny dip. My toes are all flexed, which is the exact motion that someone with plantar fasciitis or painful feet need to be doing. But we don't think about that, do we? Okay, drop our shoulders. Yes. Breathe in through my nose. Yes. Soften up my joints. Yes. And raise my rib cage. Okay? Once I've done that, I'm going to step up and over. And I'm going to go into that flexed toe in the drag leg, or the leg that's behind. See that? Now, in order for me to get back, many of you, when you go to step back on this position, you know what you're going to do? I can tell you, I've seen it a million times. When I ask you to step backwards, instead of shifting, you stay here and you go like this, and you jerk to get yourself up. Don't do that. Settle down, rib cage up, soften up, even bending, okay? Now shift to that back foot. And then use your tummy to get yourself up and over. Yes, you're gonna feel it more in this leg, right here. Yes, you're gonna feel it more in your stomach. That's the point of me belaboring the simple mechanics, but it's very overlooked, of this move. See that? See this? Very bent. See this? I'm not jerking my back in order to ambulate. My toes are not all scrunched up. They're open in my shoe, okay? Big breath through the nose. Big breath through the nose. Just all you have to do is shut your mouth. You will take a deeper breath just because you closed your mouth. Okay, here I go. See how I shifted? Okay, tight tummy. Drop your shoulders. Breath. Up and over. Here's the crucial one. Shift. Okay, drop your shoulders. Breath. Use your leg muscles and your tummy muscles to get yourself over. So this is a warm-up with a definite goal of keeping your feet, your legs, your back in a functional mode. That means you're gonna function better if you'll just train yourself to do that kind of a step differently. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the other leg. Why do I have this bar here? Because I don't wanna overlean. Because I don't wanna turn my foot out in order to get balance. I wanna drop my shoulders, keep my toes straight. I'm stepping right into that front leg, okay? Tight tummy. I'm getting ready to come up and over, okay? Now I've got the drag leg back here, flexing, and here's the crucial part of this move. Right here, many of you, instead of shifting, I went over this with the other leg, but I'm gonna go over with this leg. Instead of shifting, you don't even think about it. You're here and you're thinking, oh, I have to take a step back. And you go like this to get your foot back. Okay, that's using momentum and very bad mechanics, okay? So everything's dropped, except I'm gonna raise my rib cage. I'm gonna press and shift into my back leg. Now tighten my tummy up and over, okay? So I just broke it down. I broke down a move that is totally slaughtered by so many people, and it's one of the big reasons why people pull their backs, and it's why they tend to fall more, because instead of going into using our muscles, we jerk to get the leg over and we turn our toe out when we land. We go like that because we're seeking stability. So instead of training our muscles to do this properly so that we're in better mechanic mode, we just don't think about it. Probably had I not broke this down, taken the time, and see the whole time here, I'm getting warmed up. But I'm getting warmed up in muscles that are crucial to us having independence. See how I'm stepping up and over? You may not even be able to do this fast right now. Be very careful. If you speed it up because you're thinking, oh, that's so simple. When you step down, if you notice, you're gonna be stepping down with your toe turned out, okay? So you're gonna go straight on, shifting, tight the tummy, breathe through the nose, and you shift before you go back into the backward motion. So right here, you're shifting. It's gonna be, you're gonna feel it here, and then tummy. Ah, Yes. That's how I want you to take steps. That's how I want you to warm up on this very hot and humid morning. Okay, pendulums, body swinging, excellent moves. Okay, when it's hot and humid, get you a fan on you. And this is not like grit your teeth hard, but your motion is telling your body, oh man, we better get ready because she or he is on with that crazy woman and we're gonna have to do some work. But it's not like a lot of heat producing. See how I'm going side to side, side to side? I'm not bringing my arms way up. I'm getting wrist and finger involvement. I'm getting shoulder involvement. I'm hip hinged. See, I'm hip hinged. Okay. So I was asked to come do a little segment on exercise last night at a get healthy type thing that they're having over at the community room. And some of the people that I was dealing with were having a hard time walking. And so we had to start seated. And the very thing that I had her do, some of the people that were having a hard time with their backs and walking, is seated and just hip hinging with their back extended. They were having such a hard time doing it because they never had trained themselves to do it. So that's our second. We're going to do a body swing, but it's going to be with a sit to stand. Okay, here's my bar. I'm stepping in front of my chair with no pad in the chair. If you have a tough time with your knees or your hips, go ahead and put the pad in there. That's fine. I don't need it because I've already done a really good warm up with our stepping over. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is rock into my toes. This is a body swing combined with a sit to stand. This is how you do it. You drop your shoulders, take a big breath through your nose. Okay, I could just say shut your mouth, but you know, some people might have a problem with that. And I would say, well, just do it anyway. Okay, are you ready? You see what I'm doing? Yeah, I'm going into my toes. I'm lifting my heels a tiny bit. And then I'm going to go into my heels and push my butt back. Now I'm going to drop my chin. I'm going to come up. I'm going into my toes. My knees are very, very soft, bent a little. And now I'm lifting my heels. And then I'm going to come back down. And I'm going to try to make my feet hold me in balance when I do this. So now I'm into my heels. And now I'm going to shift into my toes, lift my heels, come back down, and go into my heels. At this point, right here, I would be standing right next to you. And I've done this on some of you. As you push into your heels and you come into this hip hinge, I would really make sure, I would just barely touch, I can tell, that you're not rounding your lower back, okay? Then I'm gonna shift, come into the toes, so much that I lift my heels. Yeah, go ahead and lift your heels. You're gonna rock all over the place. Now we're gonna bring the bar into it. Pull, and come right to the forehead. Now pull, go into the heels and come down. So now we're taking all those elements, go into the toes, lift your heels just a tiny bit, just a tiny bit. Come to your forehead, only your forehead, drop your shoulders. Breath. Now shift into the heels, all the way into the heels. Push your butt back, shine your tail lights. Take a big breath, drop your chin. Here we go, into the toes, into the toes, into the toes. Bring your heels up, bring your heels up, drop your shoulders. Big breath, big breath. Now swing, go into the heels, into the heels, into the heels. tail light shining, tail light shining. And then come back up. And the bar is right at your forehead. Then it's at your head, on top of your head. Take a big deep breath. Big deep breath. Drop your shoulders. Drop that bar. Keep your elbows down. Come back up. If that was too hard for you, don't stress about it. Just go to the point where you're getting pushed. It may be right here and your elbows have to be pointing down. And now I'm shifting from my heels to my toes without taking a step out, okay? Beware. I want you to feel like you have to almost take a step out. I want you to fight that, okay? So we're gonna come right up here. I have it on top of my head. You might have to be here, but what you can't do is flare your elbows here. You have to drop your elbows so they're pointing down, all right? Drop, drop your shoulders, rib cage up, go into the toes, lift your heels, and then come back into the heels and lift your toes. Heels, toes. So you're lifting, lifting, lifting. Drop your shoulder. Now take a breath. Drop that bar back behind your head as far as you can, but do not flare your elbows. Then come back to the top of the head. And right here is when you're going to turn. Drop your shoulders again, drop your shoulders again. Take a breath, look over your shoulder. Soften, soften, rib cage up. Here we go. Turn, 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 turn. Drop your elbows. Take a breath, take a breath, take a breath, and come back. Full body swing. Go into the heels and sit. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm doing some very functional moves, number one, but I'm pushing the range all the way down, okay? We're not doing like endless repetitions. We're not doing, you know, that type of thing. We're doing very functional moves so that you feel better moving today, right now, all right? So I got my bar. I'm on all the way down on my kitchen chair. I'm going to hip hinge. Then I'm going to come back, okay? When I come back this time, I'm going to keep my bar about right here. So when I come back, I want to bring one leg, not both, just one, right to the bar. So I'm going to reach out with the bar. Okay, in order to do this and not hurt your joint in your shoulder, you got to act like that I'm pushing your shoulders down the whole time. You got to do that, okay? The other crucial thing on this move is this right here. Right here at the hip hinge, right now I'm at 90 degrees. See, it's like an L. See that? So when I open it to 100 or 110, see, I'm not straight like 180. But when I open this, I gotta use this. Then if I bring my knee up, don't round your back. That's where everybody wants to round their back. Unless you've been trained not to do that. Why? It's because we're lazy and we just kind of do what, you know, what we think. Oh yeah, just like, oh, that's easier. Don't do that. I really want you to use these, and these. This is loading when it's hot and humid. Pay attention to your mechanics. That's number one. Okay, hip hinge. This is what, when I worked with this one individual that was having a hard time walking, it was this joint, okay, this move right here that she had never really thought about doing, and she was having a hard time getting up. So this move is crucial. Closed, yes, and then open and lift. Got it? So here we go. Right here, and do the other one. Drop your chin, drop your shoulders, big breath, open. Now your tummy is kicking. Now we lift. Okay? Then we come down. Now, if you have a little arthritis in any hips, any knees, you're going to feel it. But these are the very muscles that we have to work with. So open and lift. See that? Now, I don't feel nothing on this one. It's great. No problem. This is my hip replace side. But when I open, really contract my tummy muscles and lift here, whoa, do I feel that? Okay? Yeah, because this is the part that I have. I have arthritis in this hip. It's not bone on bone, but it's arthritis. Okay? So, this move, instead of being a nothing move, if you pay attention, boom, drop the shoulders, breath, back, lift. And then if you add a kick, it's not a real kick, it's a lift. See, I'm just lifting, but I'm not going to straight leg it. I'm not. You know why? Because the minute I see somebody go straight legged in this position, guess what rounds? Right back here. Because we like to cheat on these moves. So don't do that. Okay, so pretend I'm right there with you, haranguing you. If I'm opening, my shoulders are dropping, I'm breathing through my nose, my hands are out, I'm tightening, I'm bringing that leg up, and then I do that lift out, not too straight, but just out, so I feel it here. Then I come back in, and I come back in, and I hip hinge forward, okay? So even though I have arthritis in this hip, and it sure lets me know when I'm using those muscles in certain ways, it's exactly what the doctors, everybody is wanting you to do. They just don't have the time to take you through and bug you about it the way I am doing. That's just how it is, y'all. Okay, open back. And how far do you open back? A, lined up, it will tell you when you can go no further. Drop your shoulders, drop your chin, open back, tighten, rib cage up, bring those arms out. I'm gonna try to get that knee right up where that bar is. And then I'm gonna press the leg out. Notice I said press instead of kick. Yeah, kick is kind of a out of control situation. But if you're pressing, you have to have full control of those muscles, right? Especially your core. If I could just get you to do this move, I would say 2 sets of 10. You would notice in 2 weeks, you're moving better. You would notice that you're stronger picking things up because this works on your core. It works on your back. It works on your shoulder, your chest, okay? It's your own body weight. So I'm opening, 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 opening. Drop my shoulders, take a breath through my nose, bring that knee up as far as I can, and then press the leg open until it starts to shake a little bit. I know it. Hold it, breath, hold it, breath, hold it, breath, hold it, breath, down and down, okay? You could do, I hesitate to have somebody do 10 in a row and not take a break. You know why? Because you just want to get it over with and you just start kicking them, those repetitions out of there. So I'm slowing it down for you for many, many reasons, not the least of which the hot, humid issue. Get you a fan on you. Make sure you have water, that you can drink some water. Open the hips. Okay, here's the hinge. Drop the shoulder, drop the chin. Now kick right here. Now lift. How far do you lift? Well, you're trying to kind of get to the level of the bar that you're pushing out at arm's length. Then you squeeze that leg out there. This is my knee replace side. I'm not going to a full straight leg But I want to go out here and I want to hold it. Keep your shoulders down. Breath, breath in through your nose. Keep it out there. Keep it up. 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 Bring it in and bring it down. Lean in. Okay, now we're going to take a little break. We're going to come back and we're going to do about 3 more of this move on both sides. So I'm warning you. Okay, so before we do that though, I'm going to take my bar right here to my head, right there. See that? So I have to make sure my elbows are down. Don't be flaring. See, if you're flaring, then I know we have significant forward shoulder problem. Okay, so drop the shoulders. Yes. Bring it up. Keep the elbows down. Get it right there on top of the head. See that? And now I'm going to point my knee down. Right there. I'm going to point my knee down. Just right there. Take a big deep breath. I'm going to raise my hands as far as I can go. And I'm going to bring them back down. Come to neutral. Go to the other side. And I'm going to bring it right here. Right here. Keep that knee headed down. Go way up with those arms. Way up. Then drop the shoulders. Drop the bar. Turn back around. Okay? Stay with me here. We're going to do 1, 2. And see how we're doing. I'm doing these with you. Okay? I know how mundane it can get. But you got to keep doing these moves. If you're lined up the way I'm trying to get you to think about, you're going to feel it very differently than if you just kind of go through the motions. Okay, so here we go. Right here. Take a big deep breath. What I'm going to do, I'm going to sit to the edge of my chair. Number 1. Breathe through my nose. Number 2. Pull my rib cage up. Drop my shoulders. Those two go together. Then if I open at the hip, I don't have to go very far. And I feel this contracting. That's what we're looking for. Breathe, breathe, breathe. I'm going to bring that bar up, straight out here. I'm going to come up as far as I can, and then I'm going to go out. Press. It's a press. It's a hold. It's a press and a hold. And you hold. Yeah, about 10 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come in. Take a breath. Through your nose. Drop your shoulders. Open. Contract that stomach muscle. Air is exhaling. Bring that knee up and press out. And you press out and you're hanging on to it. Take a breath. Big breath through the nose. Bring the knee up. Bring the knee up. Don't round your back. Don't round your back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Here we go. Drop your chin. Drop your shoulders. Rib cage up. Breath, open, reach out, bring that knee up as high as you can. Do not round that back. And then press that leg out. And you're going to press it out until this thing is just talking French to you. Right there. Breath, breath, breath. Drop your shoulders, drop your shoulders. Breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Hips, hip hinge. Come back. Turn your neck. Turn your neck. Because see, here's the deal. I could be doing all this stuff on the floor. It'd be really, really hard. I could do it in a chair. It's a medium range hard. That's okay. But you're working neck, chest, abdominals, core, legs, and then we're going to hit the back of the legs. So we're going to go open, drop shoulders, breath, lift that leg, rib cage up, press out, press out, press out, press out, press out, press out. Rib cage up. Stay with me, stay with me. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back in. Okay? Big breath. We're going to take a little break. We're going to stand up, sit back down. We're going to stand up to a 2 count, sit back down to a 4 count. Here's my bar. Hip hinge. 1, 2. Squeeze your gluteals, drop your shoulders, take a big breath, exhale, 1, 2, 3, hold it, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sit. Okay, here's the last one. Now, here's my question to you. You came on with me this morning. This is a very hot, humid day. Some of you do not have air conditioning. And some do have air conditioning. It's still very hot, okay? My guess is you would not have gone through this many repetitions on this move in this way had I not been here haranguing you. That's what I want to point out. This is not like a little game. It's not like a little dance class. I love people to dance. I love them to play games. This is going to keep you doing that better. Does that make sense? You have to think about what you're doing here. Okay, we're going to do one more really good one and we're going to hold. When it's extremely hot out and you want to load your joints, you want to load your muscles, the holding element really is a huge assistance in that goal. Okay, here we go. Drop your shoulders, drop your chin. Yes, don't be going back with your chin in funny positions. Drop it. Okay, the ears should be over the shoulders. Drop your shoulders, rib cage up. Open until you feel this contracting. Arms straight out. Take a breath. Rib cage up again. Lift that knee as far as it will go. And then press that leg out. Not to a straight leg, but just keep it up there and holding, holding, holding. You should be feeling it right here, right here, right here. You can do point flex, but don't let it drop. Don't let it drop. Take a breath. Don't round your back. Don't round it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come in and come in. Got one more. Take a breath. Drop your shoulders. So when you're taking a breath, so this is deep breathing 101. Number 1, shut your mouth. You'll breathe through your nose. You will be forced into taking a bigger breath of air. But when you take that breath of air, the first thing I would do is I would notice, are you lifting your shoulders in order to breathe in air? Okay, that's a dead giveaway that you're not using your diaphragm, okay? So drop your shoulders. You're gonna breathe in and you're gonna blow your diaphragm up. Push out. Don't lift your shoulders, okay? All right, this is, any singer can show you this part of it, okay? That's been trained in singing. Okay, open back until this kicks. Okay, you got it? Here we go. Bring that leg up, arms are out. Drop your shoulders, here we go. Just press, press, press. Don't go to a full straight leg, just bring it up there. Don't drop your leg. Rib cage up, breath. Rib cage up, breath. Rib cage up, breath. Rib cage up, breath. Point flex. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back in. Yay. Okay, put your bar down right there. Some of you have tender knees. I'm going to encourage you. You know whether you're going to do this or not. You know, you got to make your mind up. If you don't want to come down and do this, all I'm going to do is get down beside the chair and then get back up. Okay? Why? Because this is extremely functional. If you cannot bend yourself and get yourself down to the floor and get yourself back up out of the floor, that is a safety hazard waiting to happen, okay? See, if I just come right to here, I have the pad here, I don't need it, but I'm showing you it doesn't have to hurt to be beneficial. My toes are flexed. I'm right here at my little chair. See, I'm right here. Get it so that you can either use 2 hands or 1, I don't care which, but whatever you do when you're in this position, don't round your back. Hip hinge, put that toe under. They're flexing, you're putting pressure in those toes. You're gonna put pressure here and here, okay? Drop your shoulders, tight tummy, toes and back, that's gonna launch you. Then this is gonna take over. So there's that shifting element, okay? The shifting element in functional moves is very, very, very instrumental, very important, okay? Tight tummy, push, don't jump. If you find yourself going like this, I've seen it happen so many times. They're down, okay, I got on the floor, and to get up, I see them do like this. Number one, you're holding your breath, okay? Number two, you're not using the element of shift. And number three, you're not using the muscles that I want you to use. Put your hands here if you're doing that. See? Turn a little bit if you need to. Drop your shoulders. Don't round your back. Press. Use that tummy that we just worked on. Okay? The toes, yes. Breath, yes. Exhale, yes. So I shifted from that little launch, that little curled toe launch, to the front leg push. Okay? So here I am, and then I come up. All right? Right there. And now I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. So I'm going to go, so this was the side I turned to. Now I'm going to turn the other way. You can see from the back. So I'm going to go ahead and sit down. Use your pad. And I'm telling you, if you will use this pad to help you, because I know lots of you have creaky knees. You've got knees that are just a little iffy. I understand it. Use it. Learn to do this, okay? And then you can go to just the floor. So just have it right there. I don't need to use it, but I'm doing it to show you. So I'm just like this. This is all I'm doing right here. Turn, see? The toes are under me. I don't know if you can see because of this being in the way. So here it is. So I'm right here. See how I'm flexing my toes? This is my knee replace side. This is my hip replace side. So I'm going to come right here, and you don't have to go very far. And you're right here. Then you're going to push. Here's the launcher, and then here is the pusher. So I'm right here. Adjust your chair however you need to. Push into the toe. Drop your shoulders. Drop your shoulders. Take a breath. Exhale, push, and push. And you're up. Okay? That little maneuver actually could save your life someday, and I'm not even exaggerating on that. There are people that have fallen and they hadn't learned the mechanics of getting up, and a lot of times you fall and you don't have a chair, okay? And so then we go to plan B, and they will lay there. This has happened to my mom several times because she couldn't get herself up. So we're going to do it one more time. I'm going to do it without the pad, okay? I have the chair here if I need it. I'm going to come from sitting, turning, right here, okay? You don't have to go fast. Just sit and come down. Pull that toe under, number one. Take a breath. Instead of using the chair, use your hands on the knee if you're at that point. If you're not at that point and you need the chair, that is fine. Use the chair. Push into the toes, the flexed toes, then you're going to shift to the launcher. So this is the booster, then this is the launcher, okay? So push and then push. Here we go. Take a big breath. I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to come up. All right? Take a breath. Step in. And I'll go and turn. And here I am. Take a big breath. And I'm going to come back out and back out. It was the other one. So I have to change. So just switch. Toe is under. Take a breath. Put your hand over your knee if you can. Big deep breath. You're going to come right up and right up. That is a big deal, you guys. Okay. For your carry on a day like today, I would suggest that you can do a bag carry if you have your bags loaded. But I would just take about medium weight. Medium weight's fine for today. All right. What's my medium? My medium is anywhere 9, 12. I start to get into 15, 18, then that's a little more heavy. But this right here, you can easily hang on to these or put them right here on your shoulders. See this? Okay, now I would normally encourage you to maybe step over the balance pad, but let's just kind of keep calm. Let's just do some walking around. I'm gonna take 3 steps right here. Then I'm gonna think really hard as I step back how I'm feeling this in my feet, all the way from my toe to my heel. Am I rolling in too much? Am I rolling out too much? Am I going heel toe? Can I do toe heel? Can I bring my line of trajectory closer? And if you are a little nervous walking around with heavier weights like this on your shoulders, be very careful going backwards. I'm warning you, okay? If you did this right here with your shoulders down, your chin tucked, and all I'm doing is taking about 2 or 3 steps. I'm taking very slow steps. If you have at least a 10-pound riding on your shoulders right now, after about the 4th, we're doing 6 passes here. When you get to the 4th pass and you're just doing slow, steady, as much in line as possible, but not enough that you might misstep, okay? Especially if you're doing backward stepping, you gotta be very cautious. I say cautious, aware. I will say aware, okay? But when I'm coming back, drop my shoulders again, take a breath. I try to almost get into that line walking, the tandem walking, when I'm carrying 24 pounds on my shoulders. Take a breath. Okay, 1 or 2 more passes. 1, 2, 3. And if you try to stay on the line, you're gonna misstep. You're gonna over or under balance. That's good. That means your balance systems are all starting to be aware. Drop your shoulders. Take a breath. Drop your shoulders, take a breath. Drop your shoulders, take a breath. Yes, okay, last one, here we go. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, and then come back, toe heel, and try to get as much in a tandem kind of a thing as you can. It's gonna be challenging, okay? Don't go fast. Then you've got your weights right here. And it's hard for you to get them, your fingers under here. I don't want you to hurt your joints. I don't want you to hurt your elbow or your fingers. All you have to do is take a split stance and you do a little press and catch it in your hands, okay? Take a breath. See? You just catch it right into your hands, just like that. Big deep breath again. And I'm gonna do a shoulder shrug with 12 and 12. Shoulder shrug. So we're working on big muscles. We're working on sets of muscles. We're not working on one specific, okay? Like when you do just a bicep curl or something like that. We're working on all of them together, okay? And I'm gripping this with my little hands. Bring them up, just a couple more. They'll start getting very fatigued. Take a breath. Exhale. Take a breath through the nose. Go up your diaphragm. Here we go. Now go up into the toes and then go and bring your toes up. Heels up, toes up. See, it's just shifting. It's just a shifting. If you can just do this through your day, especially with your body weight, or we're loaded now. We're you know, I got 24 extra pounds here that my whole frame is taking, okay? Then I'm gonna just take and I'm gonna practice the fold. It looks like this. Push your butt back, okay? Stay normal stance. It's not a wide stance. You push your butt back, tuck your chin, come down as far as you can go without rounding your back. Hold it, breath, hold it, breath, hold it, breath, hold it, breath, put those weights down, come back up, squeeze your gluteals, thumbs back. Big breath, thumbs going back. Yes, tight, 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 thumbs going back. Now you're gonna go back down and retrieve those weights, okay? So you're gonna have to shift into the heels, hip hinge, tuck my chin, come down, 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 as far as you can come down. Hang on down there, breath, 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 and come up. Big deep breath through the nose. Put the weights down. Gonna get the weights all the way, turn them all the way to 18, okay? Gonna take my little pad here. I'm standing, and all I'm gonna do is put that right at my knees, and I'm gonna push in. As I do a hip hinge, I'm just gonna push in until I really make the inner thighs work. Then I'm gonna come back, squeeze, big breath, push my knees in, push my knees in, push my knees in to that pad. Come back, squeeze, 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 thumbs turn back. One more time. Hip hinge, squeeze hard, keep your chin tucked, go down as far as you can, squeeze those knees, squeeze, 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 and then come back. Bring that pad back out, take a big deep breath, split stance, and here we go. We're gonna end with a swing, body swings, just like we started. So, hot humid days, a lot of holding. You don't have to do tons of fast repetitions. A lot of body swings, holding in your whatever what move you've chosen. Get yourself into that position and just hold for a bit. Make sure you're breathing in through your nose. Think about how you're feeling. Where are you feeling that move? Okay. Last thing before we leave now is I'm just going to come right here, and I'm going to point, and I'm going to lift right there. See that? And then I'm going to come up and lift right there. Then I'm going to come down and lift right there. Then I'm going to come up and lift. So just hold, breath, come down, switch. Why am I doing this? Because I want to wake up these muscles right here, and right here. We've used them, but we did a lot of forward stuff seating in the chair. So I'm going to come right here, take one leg back, squeeze my gluteal, drop my shoulders, lift it, take a breath, bring it down, bring your hands up, lift, bring your hands down, lift, bring your hands up, lift. And when you do that lift, and we only did a few, you want to really squeeze your gluteal. You don't realize it, but a lot of us are moving around, we're walking around, and we haven't even invited our gluteals and our hamstrings on board, okay? And we just kind of go through swinging our legs around. We don't use our muscles when we're walking, okay? How do I know this? Because I know what slugs do. So I'm making you be aware of it. That's all. You understand, Clarissa, slugs is a endearing term. I just have to tell you that.